Alright guys, I'm live here. Going over today's day. Frustrating day. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Today's day 102. Today is a green day still, but frustrating day. SSI. What was the other runner that was out there? GNC. Alright guys, those of you guys joining me on Instagram Live, I'm using my iPad today. Let me know if the quality's better. Trying to use my iPad today, then I gotta change this. What's going on? Fam, Hatha, Noct, Tigari. What's going on, guys? Documents. Gotta upload this quick. Appreciate it, grind. Oops. I'm using my iPad today, so bear with me, guys. I'm gonna see if it's any better than my actual phone. Do you guys like this on Instagram Live? Is it better quality on my iPad? Or about the same? Or I'd like to kind of get a feedback from that. Let me go ahead and post there. Alright. Then I gotta post it on live. Better, okay. Nice. I've had this iPad for a while now, I just don't ever use it. So I figured I'd try and bring it out today. So going on Serious Financial, what's going on, guys? David, what's up, man? Thank you for the feedback. That there. Announcements. One in options, and then we're good to go. Alright, guys. Let me post this on my social media, and we'll be good to go. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert if I make new videos, guys. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Yeah, you're on the other side of the keyboard, exactly, yeah. Yeah, better camera. Yep, Serious Profit. I'm trying to use my iPad today. Seeing how that goes. Post that here. It's weird to see you guys on Instagram Live when I'm posting on social media now. I'm usually always on my phone posting, but now that I have that, well, I've had my iPad for years, but I guess I never really used it. I thought about it the other day. I was like, why not? Where is it? All right, there is that. Good quality stuff. What's going on? Where's my water? There it is. Let everybody kind of trickle on in here. Good to have you guys in. Good to have you guys on. We'll give it a couple more minutes for people to kind of get in. Yeah, now you're on Instagram Live. Like to see that, Tommy. What's going on, Brandon? Kind of getting everybody in here. What's going on today, guys? Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. I'm hoping that you guys had a green day. Hope that you got something out of normactivitrading.com today. Going live today to cover, a frustrating day. Yeah, I'm green, but man, it was definitely frustrating, and I'll explain why in a little bit here. As you guys can see, my equity's down to 192.2. That's because I pulled 8,000, thinking that I was gonna be up 8,000 on the day, which I was, and then after hours I lost about 8,000. So just a frustrating day, but I want you guys to learn from something like today, and so that's why I wanted to go over today with you guys. What's going on, Dr. Miami? Good to have you on. You're consistent, man. I love it. I love to see you on every single day, man. Would love to see you trade full time, but that's all right. Everybody's got their own niche. So hopefully your day went well. Hopefully your trading or your studying went well as it seems like it was going on the weekend here. All right, guys. So what's going on, trading guy? What's going on 1 December? Yeah. No, that's your deal. Yeah, that's your gig, and I love it, man. I love to see everybody driven in their own passion, and I love it. So it's great, But anyway, so I know you're excited to get back. I can't even imagine being away from trading like that. So I'm excited for you. Hopefully sooner than later. But again, we don't want to jump the gun either. It's kind of a fine line. Everybody's excited to go back, but then Microsoft something got upgraded. Okay. Everybody's excited to go back, but we still have to realize, if this thing gets worse, we have problems, right? So, it'll be interesting to see how this all pans out this year, 2020 is going to be an interesting year. It's not just going to be overnight this thing goes away. All right, guys. So let's get started today, guys. So I want to cover today's trading day. Today was definitely a super frustrating day for me because I was making clean trades throughout the morning. Green trade after green trade after green trade. I mean, CODX I nailed. Tilray I took a little scalp on. YTEN I took a nice trade on. I was nailing trades in the morning until about 10 or 11 o'clock, trade after trade after trade. And I built myself up a cushion, right? And when I built myself up a cushion of about $12,000, I've been green, almost every day. I've had 8 green days in a row, right? So, having 8 green days in a row has been fun. It's been great, and I've definitely enjoyed it. But when you have 8 green days in a row, okay, and you're up $12,000 on your 8th or 9th green day in a row, you're going to learn a lot about yourself, okay? Like, today, obviously, I probably could have finished the day realistically up $15,000, okay? If I would have stuck to my trading rules, stuck to my trading plan, and just gone throughout the day, just taking my trades and walking away with, $1,000 trade at a time or $2,000 trade at a time, right? But since I'm on 8 green days in a row, since the morning was literally win after win after win, since I was up $12,000, all these things with the cushion and starting the week and all these things started to get into my head, and that's going to happen to every person that I'm talking to right now. Okay, and I want you guys to learn from this, and I mean this. Like, I truly mean this. I want you guys to listen and learn from this because I don't want you guys making the same mistakes that I did today. That's why I come on every day for you guys. Green, red, sunshine. If I take a $40,000 loss, I promise you I'll be here. I'm going to be the one who's transparent for you guys. But I want you guys to learn from my mistakes today because it's extremely important to get this. And yes, I might have finished green on the day, okay? But that's not the point. And honestly, I'm in an after-hours trade right now, and I might be red on the day, INO has been invested in by Bill Gates. He's funding them. That's why I think it's running. But anyways, but I want you guys to truly learn from today because I'm not perfect. No one's perfect, okay? And, I don't want you guys to think that since I'm taking 8 green days in a row, since last week I made $170, almost $200,000 last week, that I'm some unstoppable, robotic, crazy trader, because I'm not. I don't even like to be called a guru. I don't like to be called a professional. I'm just an average human being who puts in the time. That's it. Okay? And I choose to be here for you guys, and that's it, Obviously, I could do this on my own. You know, I really don't have to trade another day in my life to really be set up for the rest of my life, but I don't care. I want to give back to you guys. I want you guys to have a free chat room. I want you guys to have a free daily lesson and recap like today. I want you guys to learn from me because I haven't had what I'm giving you guys. And I know sitting in my dorm room, trading on my phone, losing $3,000 at Central in the middle of class, you know, blowing up 2 or 3 share trader accounts back when I was living with my parents when I was like, I don't know how old I was, like right before I went off to, I got a 2-year degree and got my AA, and then I went for a business degree. Right after I left, I blew up 2 or 3 share trader accounts, and I know what that is like. So I want you guys, especially, I put my caption out there today to say I'm frustrated so you guys would come in and learn from today. Today is a extremely red day in my mind. Today is a much, much worse day for me than AIKI. And I know you're going to be like, okay, what do you mean? I know you're going to say, how is that possible? I know you're going to say, you know, how is today way worse than AIKI when I lost $70,000 on that one trade? And here's the reason. AIKI, I can't do anything about that. I had a trade plan, I had a mentality, I had a setup, and I had my risk off levels, right? I had my plan set up, okay? But at the end of the day, the company decided to do an offering midday, and I can't do anything about that, you know? They decided to do an offering midday. What am I going to do? You know, seriously, what am I going to do? I can't do anything about that, all right? You know, maybe if I was on the screens 10 seconds earlier, I could have got out of most of my position. That's the only thing I could have done. But I'm not staring at my screen for every second, every 2 seconds, every 3 seconds, right? So when that's going on, you know, I get stuck in an offering, and I'm immediately down 60% on my account, right? So that's one thing. Today was all controlled by me. Today was all screw-ups from me. I could be the first one to admit that I messed up really bad today. And I'm glad to tell you that I can mess up really bad and still be up on the day. But I'm telling you the truth. I messed up really bad, and I didn't trade to my plan. I didn't stick to my plan. I woke up this morning, and this whole weekend I was telling myself, don't shoot for the stars. Don't shoot for the home runs. Don't do all these things because you made $200 or $150 or $170,000 last week. Don't do that. Monday's a new day. Let the trades come to you. If they're not there, they're not there. So when I started the day, okay, I said to myself, let's do that. And I nailed every single trade this morning. For the first 5 hours, I'm up 12. At the peak of my trading account, I'm up 14,500, almost 15,000 bucks, right? I start forcing things. I start taking trades that I shouldn't be. And I'll go over those trades here in a moment. I start sizing up with too much size and things that I shouldn't be because I have this cushion. And when I have a cushion, sometimes I size up and I compound that cushion to where today could have been a $30,000 or $40,000 day because I was taking so much size, and if they would have panned out, then I would have had a big green day, right? But on the flip side, I'm not taking those trades in comfortability because I'm taking those trades in what's called a cushion. Cushion trades for me are not the best trades in the world. Cushion trades are the ones that I get sloppy on. And I can't take those trades, okay? Those trades are the ones that when you have 8 green days in a row, when I'm up $12,000 on my 9th green day in a row, all of a sudden I'm invincible, right? I'm unstoppable. No, the markets will make you come back to reality, whether you like it or not. I might be having a good green day. I might be having a good 6 or 7 green days, 8 and 9 green days. What's going on, Servo Snows? Angie, what's going on, guys? Good to have you on. SS Ishmael. But you are not invincible in the markets no matter what happens. You guys could be on 20, 30, 50, 100 green days in a row making 100,000 or making $100 or making $50 a day, right? You're not invincible. If you don't stick to your trading plans, if you don't stick to your trading rules, they're there for a reason. Because you have those rules, because if you don't stick to your rules, whatever your rules are, yeah, it's my camera. I'm sorry about that. I'm still live here. If you stick to your rules, guys, then, you know, things should pan out. I know that if I stick to my rules, obviously I've shown you guys that my strategies work, okay? Day in and day out, my strategies work. I've proven to you it time and time again. I'm on turned 1,000 into 800, just over 860,000 in 102 days. Okay, you can't do that without successful strategies that work, consistency. Okay, I've taken red days along the way, but I know when I come down that I have those strategies in place because, they're there for a reason, right? And I relapsed on my strategies. I relapsed on my rules today. I had 8 or 9 green days. I pounded the buy button towards the end of the day with too much size, getting away from my rules, and I wiped about $12,000 to $15,000 because I didn't stick to my plan. And I knew in here and my gut that I was kind of getting away from my plan. But I wanted to kind of push that $30,000 to $40,000 day when in reality that probably wasn't there today. I mean, it was in certain areas, but I didn't have that. I don't quite have that strategy or that mindset yet to get myself into that position. But it was out there, and I thought I put myself in a position to do it. But instead, I wiped my account to about $450 today, and that's just the reality of trading, guys. Okay, stick to your plans, stick to your strategies. If they don't work, I have a guide that literally walks you through my strategies that has helped me be successful in my career. Okay, it's in the link in the description below. I made that for you guys. It took me over a year and a half to make. That's the hardest project I've ever worked on in my entire life. Is that one video series guide? Classroom/boot camp of my live trades, all of my strategies, all of my overnight trades, all of my swing trading strategies, all of my IPO strategies, everything that I've traded in this account challenge is 100% explained in that guide. I get that it costs money. I get that you guys are going to hold back, and I would be the same way, but it's cheaper than student loans, it's cheaper than student debt, and it's a one-time payment, and you'll have it for the rest of your life. And it's whether you want to learn my strategies or not. If you don't want to, that's fine. If you don't like the way I trade, that's fine. Even though I turned over $860,000 in 102 business days, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna. No one will ever trade like me. I don't care if I have 10 million people who buy my guide. No one will ever trade exactly like me. If you took every single screen and put 10 million traders up, and you guys all watch my guides, I guarantee you we are not going to be buying and selling at the same moment. I guarantee it. No matter, we all think differently. We can only handle so much risk, right? Or maybe you like to take on more risk, or maybe you like to take on more size, or maybe you're not looking at the same stock, or it's the same stock but different sector, or it's the different stock but same sector, right? All these things go into trading, and every day is a good month, right, for me. Every week is a good green week. Every day can be a red or green day for me, though. But by the end of the week, by the end of the month, my strategies have worked for me. And I'm not saying they're going to work for you. And I'm not saying that it works for everyone. All I'm saying is that I've proven those strategies time and time and time again. And I got away from them today. I got away from them 100% the last hour and a half to 2 hours today. I was not disciplined. I did not stick to those rules for the first time in about 8 days, and I paid the price. And so I'm hoping that with today's day, I hope you guys learn from this. Happy Delta. Video series is good. My thought process has changed for the better. Thanks, Cam. You're welcome, man. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate you coming in every day, Happy Delta. Those of you who don't come in every day, or those of you who are new here, check the link in the description below. I offer a ton of help for the people that are dedicated that come on every day. Dr. Miami knows it. GTI Joe knows it. The people who spend the time, who show the most effort, I spend the most time with. Even if you haven't bought the guide, I put in the time for you guys because I am here for the people that care. For the people that put the time and that care about trading, that aren't here for a quick buck. They're here for the longer term, and I don't even care if you're here to do it part-time, right? Or you're here to do it for work. As long as you show me that you're dedicated, that you come on the streams every day, that you might message me every single day, or something along those lines, right? You're showing that you're dedicated. Well, I give back to those people because those are the ones that I don't have any problem with spending time with. Maybe even for free. If there's people that have been with me for a couple years, maybe 3 years now, and I have no problem reaching out to them, helping them now. I know they're here for the long term. I know they're not messing around. I know they're trying really hard. Those are the people that I look for. Now, if you buy my guide, you're showing me that you are those students, those people that care, the people that want this bad enough, right? Because you're not going to spend, $50, $100, $2,000 on something that you're not serious about, right? And that's exactly why I charge for it, because I want you to know and I want you to have that feeling of I am dedicated, I am going to put in the time. And when you click that button, there's no going back. You know what you're dedicating yourself and your life towards, right? So I don't waste my time with people who are here for a day or here for 2 days or 3 days and don't really care about trading and just see how much money I'm making, and they're like, okay, the holy grail has arrived. I'm going to send all these buy and sell alerts and you're going to copy me. That's not how NormackNoTrading.com is ran. Okay, yeah, Patrick's been here a long time. I know the names that have been here a while. I see you guys come up all the time. Those are the ones that have either bought in the guide or haven't because they can't afford it, and that's fine. And they're putting in the time and the effort with the free resources that I give. Anyways, I'm done rambling. If you're interested in my video series guide, I'll put that link there, and I want to go over today's trading day because I do spend too much time rambling, and I spend too much time on my streams every single day because I honestly really don't have time to come on here free every single day, but I do it for you guys. So let's quickly go over today's trading day because I got a lot of stuff to get done today. So, all right. So YTEN, okay, YTEN, great trade, right? 2 great trades on this one. Let's show the trades here. All right, I see this one on the scans all day, right? 718 buy, 1,000 shares, 791 out, right? And then I let this thing consolidate. This thing keeps coming up on the scans, right? Keeps coming up. And once I see this right here, I see this come back, and then we have a curl through here. Right here, I start buying these dips because, to me, 1 recovery, a pullback, 2 recoveries. Actually, that's 3 in my mind. A pullback. And now I've seen volume come in on a massive level. That's not just a couple buyers. That's a lot of people looking at this thing. And now I'm buying these pullbacks, and that's where I make my big trade, 2,500 shares at 904 for a $2,300 gain. Plenty more left in that rip, but I was done with it, and I stuck to my plan. I wasn't shooting for home runs. Just taking those trades that panned out today. Taking those trades that were obvious, right? Okay? CODX. CODX was another one I was watching, okay? I started longing at 1504. My average was 10,000 shares at 1505.9, I think it was, okay? Started scaling out on this pop, 10,000 shares with about a 1540 average, $2,900 winner. That was a quick and easy trade for me. Higher lows, pennant formation, breakout on the yearly. This thing actually ran to 1576 that pulled back. But I'm taking my trades and walking away with profit. Okay, that's how I wanted to trade today. I didn't want to be anything too long. I wanted to find stuff, get in and get out, but be very efficient with what I'm doing. Okay. Tilray, I bought a pullback almost perfectly at 830. I was out at 841 for a nice scalp. Notice how I'm in and I'm out efficiently, right? What else was there? Let me pull it up on my phone. Let's see. Oh. IGC. IGC, guys, I nailed this one. This was one that I was going to hold overnight, and then I decided not to, but I played it in the morning because this one I felt really strongly about. Tilray, CGC, all the weed names were going this morning. IGC is a weed name in the small cap sector. It ran without me farther than I was hoping, but I got long here, a lot of shares. I think it was like 50,000 shares I got long, and I started scaling out on this first pop here, right in here, okay? I was longing with about a 49-cent average, a 49.5-cent average. And you can see me scaling out 54, 55, 56, right? For a $4,300 winner. This thing went all the way up to 61. But the reason why I longed it is because, again, Tilray, right? Tilray's a runner. I actually have a longer term position on this one. Not too big, but it's like at like the 630 area. Okay? Sorry, guys. I'm a little congested. I saw CGC running. Tilray, CRON, okay? When you see all these running, okay, and I had those overnight weed names as well because I felt comfortable with those weed stocks on the reversal with the chart, and just because I know how the Bitcoin bounces were, and it's kind of a similar concept. That is that. So I started to trade IGC, and that panned out. I didn't take it for. I could have made 10,000 plus on that one, but I did not. VISL starting to grind up, 505, yeah, and this was an example of kind of my loser today. What's going on, GTI Joe? What's happening, boss? And then what else? I know I have another one. CODX. Apron was another one. Yeah, Apron was another one. So Apron, I made $1,300 on this pop. So 7,000 shares at about 11.35 average, right? I'm out, or no, 7,000 shares at a. Let's see. 11.33 average. I'm out. 3,000 at 11.39. I think I took off the rest at like 11.44 for a $1,300 winner. And then NETE. NETE, I kind of messed up this trade, and here is where things started going south. Okay, I like the news here. I actually had limit buys already preset at like 255, 268, or 258, and 260, I think. And I got filled at 5,000 shares at 260 average. I was out at 296. That was a beautiful trade. Up 2,000 bucks on that one. I am nailing today. And right here is where, stuff hits the fan. Bleep hits the fan. And here's where I start screwing myself. All right. I'm long in the dip. I really, really like the news. I've seen food delivery service plays go 100, 500, maybe even 1,000+%. Blue Apron, WTRH. There was another one. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, this could easily go at 100%, no problem, right? I start longing, and honestly, I'm up $2,000. Walk away. I don't have a home run type day. Things aren't falling through as much in this market right now. I take the trade. I take a loss. Okay, and this is where I start taking losses. Okay, JCPenney, I sized up too much on. Almost 400,000 shares on this one. I really thought with the bankruptcy bounces that we've been getting that this was going to catch on, especially because the retail sector was up today. A lot of things went into this, but I took a loss, about a $700 loss on this thing. A VISO. Couldn't get a clean. I was green on this one today. I was green on this name all day today, right? And then I started taking size, okay? And that size can make you analyze more. It can make you double think. It can make you think, okay, well, if this goes way down, then I'm gonna get rid of all my profits. So you're trying to like hang on to those profits, but at the same time make money. And there's always that fine line. And when you have a lot of size, it makes things worse, right? You can't let the trade play out as much because what happens if all of a sudden this thing just goes straight down, right? You get it into a knife. Well, now you're stuck into it with size, and on top of that, it's hard to get out when you have size, especially when a small stock like this. So I have to think about that. And honestly, I took a loss on that. Probably gaps up, honestly. UAVS, this had an offering or an S3, and here we go. I mean, I'm looking at this. I was going to hold this overnight, saw this, literally pretty much bottom ticked this in my inherited IRA, got out there, and now we're back up to 94 cents. I was long this stock into the close, but again, I got too much size into the close. I got long at like 99 cents, 99.5. This thing ran to $1.04. I was at $4,300. It felt nice, right? Felt nice to be up that much. But then here comes this fall down, and I got out $2,300 loser, right? Too much size again. So JCPenney, loss. VISL, winner to a loser. Okay. Oh, and then DSS. DSS was an. Oh my gosh. See, this is exactly what I'm saying. You know, you guys are going to see firsthand. I had no idea this was going on. But I had a ton of size on this one, okay? I was long. My gosh, I can't even watch this. This is the tree topper, and this is where I could get FOMO, right? This is where I could get FOMO. This is where I could get frustrated, and you guys are witnessing me looking at this for the first time and being even more frustrated for the day if I didn't think it was possible. Well, trust me, now that I see this, it's possible. Oh my gosh. This is not what I wanted to see. I mean, it is what I wanted to see, but man alive. I took a $5,500 loss on DSS today. This was my final trade that I really screwed up. Okay? And I was longing this into the news. I caught it on the scanner. I started to long things on the dips. I really hated that we came up, came right back down, and then we started to see the volume fade. And this to me is the end, right? Well, I actually really like this news. I just couldn't hang on because, again, I had too much size. Now look, this thing is probably going to break high a day within the next hour, and I'm not even in it. And if it does break the high a day, I would be up 5, maybe 10,000 bucks. Okay? This would have changed my day completely right here, this one stock. And man, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to look at, but tomorrow's a new day. And you have to be able to wipe this off. Wipe it away. Forget about it, right? What is it? Who says that? Forget about it. Is it Emerald? Someone says, forget about it. I don't remember who it was, but man, that is frustrating. You know, when you're looking at one stock and you come back to it and it's up to 40, almost 49 cents. It's not what I expected at all, but that is trading. Nothing is ever 100%, okay? Nothing is ever 100%, and this is proof. Here we go. We're up to 50 cents now, and we could watch it break high a day right here. I don't know. But, you know, it is frustrating to look at. I could get FOMO. I could start buying this thing in frustration, but I'm not going to do that. I've been around the game long enough to know that's not the proper way to do this. Come back tomorrow with a clean slate, wipe things away. But, yeah, I could be up probably about 10,000 bucks by now with the average that I had. And it'd be a $10,000 plus GreenDay right now. And I could have closed things out probably up 10, 15,000 bucks. But that is trading. And that is proof that you only need one trade a day, right, guys? So I'm hoping that this is all helping you guys. I really am. You guys that are listening in live, if you guys could share me on your social media, @StocksThatGo is my Twitter. I'm trying to motivate as many people as I can. You know, I really am. I'm trying to motivate as many people as I can. The stream is free. My chat room is free. They have nothing to lose. Just say, hey, this guy's doing a free account challenge. Turned 1,000 into roughly 860,000 in 102 business days. His goal is $1 million. We're getting really close to that. Hopefully I can finish it out maybe by the end of the week if I get some good days. But I'm not going to trade any way that I'm not going to, I'm not going to force things. I'm just going to let it happen. Share me @StocksThatGo, @StocksThatGo. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Sorry, I'm stuttering. And then also share me on my Instagram, CanTheMan363. Again, CanTheMan363 is my Instagram. Share me on your story. A lot of you guys have been helping on my social media, motivate people, and hopefully, especially during this time, it's important that people are motivated right now in areas, especially with this coronavirus and people don't have any type of income. Right now, this could change people's life forever. If people find me, hopefully I could change their life forever just by finding me. I know that's happened to people in our room, but now is a perfect time to hopefully I can change someone's life forever. Every single day is my goal, And honestly, it'd be great if I could change, all 108 people watching live, all 11 people on Instagram live. Every single day, that's really my goal. I don't really. It's nice to make money in trading, but I make money to trade now more to just motivate you guys, if anything else. So you know, hopefully you guys are learning a lot. Hopefully you guys are you know, getting a lot out of normacnoltrading.com. Click the links in the description below if you're interested in any of that. And I appreciate all of you guys for showing up tonight, or this afternoon, this evening. If it could get any more frustrating, it just did with DSS. But I want you guys to see it. You know, that's trading. Nothing is ever 100% certainty. Nothing is ever for sure. And I wish that it was, but I'm living proof that this stuff is not for sure. This stuff is never for sure. What's going on, Chase? Good to have you on, man. You know, this is a place where you try and put percentages on your side, and over time you learn a lot. And I've learned a lot over my career, and every day I come in with more edge than I did yesterday, and that's what should drive you. You know, again, if you guys are interested in my video series guide, check out my course. It's basically a class full of all my strategies that's helped me have my successes in my career. If you're interested in learning my strategies, check them out. It's a one-time payment, and you literally have it for the rest of your life. No student loans, no student debt. It's up to you. You know, I'm not forcing you to do anything. It's just up to you whether you want to do it or not, really. So, all right, guys, check out the link in the description below. Share me on your social media. @StocksToGo is Twitter. @StocksToGo is Twitter. Just say, hey, this guy's doing an account challenge, and would really like you to check it out. Hopefully, I can motivate somebody, you know, family, friends. Share me on your Facebook, whatever. Just I'd appreciate any kind of shout out. It goes a long ways, more than you can imagine. So, all right, guys, today is a frustrating day nonetheless. Still green on the day, but it's one of my most frustrating days in a while. I got to stick to my plan tomorrow, stick to my trading strategies, stick to my rules, and hopefully, you know, I do that tomorrow, and I know I will because I refuse to do it back-to-back days. I just got a little cocky today, and when you get cocky in this market, guys, when you think that you're unstoppable, when you think you're invincible, the market will, and I promise you, it will turn it into reality, and you will understand why we have trading rules, why we have trading plan, why it's important to learn and study, because this market will give you reality, and it'll give you a heart check without any question in seconds, minutes, hours. It doesn't matter who you are. It has no judgment on what you do. It has no judgment on who you are. All it cares about is if there's a buyer and a seller, you're trying to be winning this game. So, all right, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon alert if I make new videos. Check out the links in the description below. Cheers, team, and go Hawks.